let's look at these 5 falls here. If you don't understand the 5 falls of Genesis 1 to 11, you won't understand what God's doing. Because Genesis 11, between Genesis 11 and Genesis 12, is the halfway point of the Bible. 2,000 years. Chronologically, that's the halfway point. You think the whole Bible's fixed up Genesis 1 to 11? No, 2,000 years to fix up 2,000 years. It's pretty good, right? So this is Genesis 1 to 11. Genesis 12, Abraham starts, God's plan. I'm going to fix this up. I'm going to choose something small and make it big. That's what we're learning this morning. Subtle energy. The smallest of the smallest becomes the biggest. I'm going to choose a baby born questionably in a poor manger. I'm going to choose this idol worshipper. I'm going to choose this shepherd boy. Okay? Don't despise the day of small beginnings. This is how your Father works. He's in the still small voice. Yep. Okay, so the first one is HaSatan. Hey, Satan. Okay, I say that because Satan just means the adversary. There's many adversaries. Okay, anyone comes his name is also called Satan, and all his followers are sometimes called Satan after their father. Yep. Okay, that's the first fall. All right. Can we pull up Ezekiel 28, 11 to 19? We'll start with the fall of, I say HaSatan, like the Satan, like capital S, Satan. Okay? People argue over this, whether this is actually about Satan, but it's certainly about the fall of an Elohim. Yeah. And I'm very happy for it to be Satan, if it needs my approval. But here's the point. This is the structure of what happened, and we know that because it continues through. So if this is a follower of Satan, he's doing it because Satan did it first. Okay, he's the father. So either Satan or someone expressing it. Moreover, the word of the Lord came to me, Son of man, raise a lamentation over the king of Tyre and say to him, thus says the Lord God. Okay, now let's see. Was this talking about the king of Tyre, the person, or was it talking about someone else? We'll pick it up pretty quickly. You are the signet of perfection, full of wisdom and perfect in beauty. You were in Eden, the garden of God. Every precious stone was your covering: sardius, topaz and diamond, beryl, onyx and jasper, sapphire, emerald and carbuncle, and crafted in gold were your settings and your engravings. On that day that you were created, they were prepared. You are anointed guardian cherub. Okay? Now we know what type of being this guy is. A cherub. I placed you. You were on the holy mountain of God. Where? Here. Here's the mountain. Okay? In the divine council. In the midst of the stones of fire you walked. So you could pretty much do whatever he wanted here. He's pretty pure. You were blameless in your ways from the day you were created until unrighteousness was found in you. In the abundance of your trade, you were filled with violence in your midst and you sinned. What happened? He started trading this being. Let's remember that. He started trading. So I cast you as a profane thing from the mountain of God, and I destroyed you, O guardian cherub, from the midst of the stones of fire. Your heart was proud because of your beauty. You corrupted your wisdom for the sake of your splendor. I cast you to the ground. I exposed you before kings to feast their eyes on you. By the multitude of your iniquities, in the unrighteousness of your trading, you profaned your sanctuaries. So I brought fire from your midst. It consumed you. Okay? Constant thing. Fallen Elohim, get fire. Always happens. And I turned you to ashes on the earth in the sight of all who saw you. Who's that? The divine council. All who knew you among the peoples are appalled at you. You've come to a dreadful and shall be no more forever. All right. Okay. There's another one about the bright morning star that says, I will go up and sit on that throne. I'm saving that verse till later. I'll use it later. But you get the point. Some guy fell. He was the first. And he was special, okay? He was a special guy, right up here, right close to God, on the mountain, walked the fire, made perfect. He had settings of gold and jewels in him. Very special guy. And he was trading. He was trading information for power. Yep. And then unrighteousness was found in him. Yeah. I can do a better job than that guy. He is not a good father. And so he's dead. He comes under death. He's separated from a good father. And his separation from the good father is death. Because only God is the giver of life. Only God Most High. And all those who come under him or under his system or use his way of expressing themselves will lead to death. Okay? All carnal acts will lead to death. And so people now choose him through fear of lack. I can't get what I'm going to get through God because he's not a loving father, or he didn't really say. First Adam, did God really say? Last Adam, are you really the Son of God? He didn't say it, or he wouldn't do that for me. And so I'm going to choose another source. Okay? And he'll give it to me immediately for a price. The price is death. The devil doesn't want you sad. He wants you dead. He wants you dead. Yep. All right. Empire Strikes Back. It's getting worse. Okay.